Whew. Welcome back, everybody. My name's Twice. Don't know how to drink water. And this is Darkest Dungeon 2. It's probably our last stream of it for a bit, at the very least. Because I want to still get to blueprints before May takes over. They added there's a fourth game we gotta somehow fit in May, because they added the DLC for Sea of Stars is out May 20th. In summation, I'm cooked. We love cosmic haters. Big on the cosmic haters. Okay. Actually, wait 1 second. Yeah, I'm still thinking about cause of death, but I need you to be kind of in the... well, it's easy to get you in the third row with the jester. Oh, but I mean, heal, plague. We're not... got bleed, got a little bit of fire. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it, I guess, too much yet. Do we have any trinkets? Yes, we have stress resistance. Minus crit. Got the pet, sure. What are our goals? Kill creatures. Kill the lair boss. Already visited a creature den. There's an oasis. Cadavers. Meltdown chance. Already did the creature den. Yeah. No, for sure. Oh, they're crazy. Fishmen.
Look ahead. A place to reflect.
Do us for using leper. We haven't done a single thing for the leper. Funnily enough. Alright. Not a big fan of any of this. That helps though. Crit and dodge, sure. For some reason I would have thought that would have bled you, but I guess not. You're dead. You're not. We've got so much starting goodness of Reacher. Didn't get combo on the one I wanted, but it's okay. I don't even think we really need a heal right now. Oh, maybe because we took something for harvest. Or I'm just mixing it up with the slice off, which is very possible.
A breakthrough.
Don't really have anything I want to touch on there. Let's do that. Evening, Pirate. How you doing? Start early tonight? I've been trying to get back until when we would start initially. So, like, just a smidge after 5. Which is admittedly tough, but we're working on it. Just like I'm working on getting the reviews out again, slowly but surely.
An inkling of potency still lingers.
Always need a first step.
Relics.
Yeah, I know. I've been slacking. Plus, I can only go till 8 today, not a little later like I've been doing, so. You know, it works out. Nice flapjacks. Right, we're doing the weird food. We're doing like a food thing, right? We've gotten you completed. Yeah, let's try to get finale here. Which I assume will not get.
A dark song.
Because this will be encore, and then we'll get finale last, but. Okay. Ooh.
He unleashed his resentment upon instrument and crowd, playing the demoniac melody with unrestrained fury.
Stresses changes now. Do we want to move in perfect pitch? Crescendo does that. Oh, okay. Well, if you're in perfect pitch, you need to be a double note. And so do you. Do I count as a single note? Oh, now you're in perfect pitch. Oh, I literally need to... I get it. I'm probably cooked for now. Because I'm going to stress out and then die. Unless... Is it just me getting you in perfect pitch? Does that work? No.
It is a difficult thing.
Had an insane day yesterday. Mrs. had to go to the hospital for an emergency procedure. She's okay now. It was very stressful and sudden. Oof. Yeah, that's no good. I'm glad she's okay though.
His resentment upon instrument and crowd, playing the demoniac melody with unrestrained fury.
What is moving me back one? Like, what would that do, though? I'm still in perfect pitch. But like, why? I don't know why you want me to move back and forth, though. Like this will cost 8, but it will get everybody. Like, as long as we have two notes that are tuned immediately, the max we can get is 8 stress, right? Which is exactly what we'll get. I guess we'd have to move to find something if we didn't have at least 2/2, maybe. Found the common blood types in the USA and here are different. They had a harder time getting the blood.
This was the Song of the Dead, and it had exacted a fitting tribute.
Never mind, we did get finale. Okay, range top 2, extra damage. Okay, 3 cooldown. We have more in common with the Eastern Euro. That checks out. I think I have O. Just like straight up O blood, maybe. So that's the second one that likes one that's comboed. Vulns me. I go back 3. Okay, interesting. So with that, still like slice off. Can move forward 1. I like the de-stressor. So what is the next finale? Heal 20. Next finale, ignore. Like it adds stuff to the finale. Can it add more than one thing? Oh, is the universal donor blood? You can give it to everyone, but it only takes that exact type. That checks out. Or am I O positive? O positive is the greedy type. I might be the greedy type, to be honest. Just how my blood feels, you know. That ignores blindness. That ignores... I have to ask, you know, my mom, the nurse. I want finale for sure. It's a huge range, by the way. So removes next finale buffs, removes melee damage buff. Well, that makes sense. I mean, I really like the back and forth of this. We're not really bleeding. I like the AoE here. I say we do that. We only need to be 1 above. Three, 4, 6, 5. Do I really want to bring you down to neutral just for a little extra damage? Maybe. We'll see how bad it feels. I did not carry a card and wallet info. License has got some stuff on it. Now I'm intrigued. Maybe I'll go get my wallet. Surely nothing bad can happen. It's a field hospital. Oh.
She understands the futility of her work, but undertakes it nonetheless.
Oh, yeah. I thought it said something, but that's license type. No, eyes blue. Height 5'11". Because we don't lie around here. We're confident in our abilities. And organ donor, which is marked on there already. Because, like, I'm not going to use those organs. Kidding me? I'll be dead. That one cancels out. I kind of can. Let's do that.
We need not be defined by.
So that one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. Pyrophobic. Kind of stinks, but not a huge deal.
The loathing whispers.
Next, we either go through some serious loathing. 3 of you want to do the militia, which gives some supplies. Then we go. I mean, we don't want to do the watchtower. Watchtower is Garbaggio. Yeah, I think that's the superior choice anyways. I think I'm making it law for drivers here and adding it to driver's license. It's easier to get treatment. That makes sense to me. Oh, we only have 3 uses of it as well. That's interesting.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Yeah, I got nothing on there.
Let us hope to finish this quickly. Bafflement and vexation.
Stun is annoying, but could blind you. That'd be great. Annoying, but not much you can do. That's fun.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Got Oblivion, been role-playing Rincewind from Discworld, so I have to use magic but have 0 magical ability. Oh, God, you're making me walk and stuff. It's terrible. Oh. I still haven't gotten into Discworld, but I know enough about Discworld. That's exciting. This is the color of magic, and you can't read whatever. I never played Oblivion. It's definitely on my list of, like, games to play, along with Clair Obscur. You just didn't want to hit that, huh? It's on the list. It's just such a long list. But it's firmly on my radar.
These folk have kept their honor. Have you?
Oh, no. I will be Oh, but you both don't like that, huh? Oh, but 2... I mean, what's in my inventory right now? Oh, wait, no, I've got flapjacks. I don't need that shit. Nah, we're fine. If anything, that'll save me some... Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Food! Not food, it's fine. Wanted to test it, though. Like, right, we're making stacks of flapjacks. Was that one Wizard's First Rule by Terry Goodkind for the Sword of Truth series? Hey, Spookster. Hi. I've been hanging out a lot on my arm lately. I have never read Terry Goodkind. That one I haven't heard. Am I crazy? No. Okay, no, that makes sense. This was the random one. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Fight, fight, or dip, dive, duck, dodge. I've heard not as much things from that. This isn't too bad. We've got a lot of dots that we can tick for 2 turns before we have to do anything. Also, let's get that up to 68. Yeah, we'll probably just keep dim light there. Never got one of the book for that series. Devil Practice label. Classic. I think they did that with the Golden Compass for me. Yeah, let's eat through that right now. That's fine. That's annoying. At least you still have the dots. And then you're gonna be alive. Oh, you're all surviving. That's just great. Ugh. At least so far they're pretty manageable things. 7's kind of annoying though. Don't like to see that though. Alright. You're both dead. But I really need to get rid of that first.
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
Annoying. We'll recover before the final fight anyways. 3... I'm not blinded, so... Just yank that. 3, 4, 15.
Malaise, measured and steady.
There's an underground Harry Potter bookmark at your school because of that. Still haven't read the series. That's annoying, but 2 out of the 3 just died, so... Oh, I'm blinded. Should not let that happen then, huh? Just kind of stack this because you keep having a shield. Oh, we're back. Alright. Very cool.
A breakthrough.
Crit's pretty good. Hey, Money Valley and Devil Paraphernalia and Filthy Harry Potter books.
Measure out your violence and apply it.
I don't know why it's so funny, but it is. I mean, nowadays I'm like, oof, but my family, one of my family members, like, forbade all of her kids from reading it. I think to this day they've never read it. So, I get it. Alright, that's enough. Some bleeding, healing given, but minus damage.
Necessary.
I'm kind of okay with that, actually, at least for now. To invest in Lord of the Rings all the time, to read anything else.
At least it should be.
Why is that a simple choice? Why would you rather the Watchtower doesn't give us anything, and we have already scouted everything. You're crazy. Also, when the hell did I get periodic paralysis? Good God. Okay, we got that. We got that. So we got for the Crusader.
Chapter 4. Blood in this.
Chelsea is a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so we're in good company. I think she likes The Hobbit the most. Oh, hello.
The enemy camp rang with the clamor of terrified recognition. They knew his frightful reputation.
Okay, target days removes stuff. Sure, makes sense. Bulwark of Faith. I mean, rank will be attacked. Don't care about that at all. Up yourself. Sure, sure. That days will not be great. I could move up and just avoid it, right? At some point I won't be able to do that, but today is not that day. As long as he was Christian, because that made sense, because he was the founder of modern paganism. Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised you didn't just get to read C.S. Lewis. Guess you read all the Narnia books, though. This guy. Even the slightly confusing ones. Which, to be honest, was like 1 in 6. Anyways, Oblivion. Yeah. Looks really good. Despite me memeing on Bethesda because I think they haven't made a compelling game in over a decade. I think anything that they made prior to, like, the modern era, where they spend, like, way too many days, like, years on a game. Don't escape this, we'll take the damage. That's a lot of damage, but it's enough. Oh no, wait, you're gonna buff yourself. All is well. Oh no, I'm giving you mercy. Go in humiliation and pray we do not meet again. Sick.
At the moment of execution, he demurred.
Holy Lance.
This one could live on in humiliation.
Ooh, that's
A
pretty
mockery of the
cool.
mercy his enemies knew he did not possess.
It's a fun way to get back in range of stuff. Don't know if I would add it normally. But it's kind of fun. Plan didn't even make the remaster even? Oh, I thought that they had like at least a team in there. I guess not. 2 loathings is fine. It'll go down to 1 soon. Yeah, like for a long time their open worlds were, I don't know, it was a lot of fun. I spent a lot of time exploring in Skyrim. And that was before I had an actual, like, home console as well. But, I mean, you know, still. I never played Oblivion. I played a lot of Morrowind. I really like that one, too. I appreciate they left in all the, like, janky bits. It makes it feel truly like it was a RPG in that era rather than trying to modernize it. At least when so many people have enjoyed it in the first one. You want a Morrowind remaster? I mean, you are not alone. That game was whack, and I loved it so much. Like, I get that it's... God, I'm getting blinded left and right, aren't I?
Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
It's design where you would basically get directions from, like, a local, and they just give you, like, the local directions, and you jot it down in your journal. I know that that type of design has been left in the dust. But I still find it very intriguing and quirky and pretty fun. Where they're like, yeah, take a left at the dead tree, and then go until you see Crotch Kick Point. That's where a famous mayor, we all sat in line and crotch kicked him because he tried to sell us out to the Dwarmer. I know, it's not, whatever. And there you'll find the local store for boots. Alright, I'm gonna yoink you. Because you're already dying. Nice. Yes.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
We're playing these days, we used to modern games. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a similar boat. I'm used to the old... Let's blind you. Like, please point me in the right direction of, in general, where I need to go. But dang it if you don't want something different every once in a while. Plus, like, the world building in Morrowind was second to none. It felt so alien. to me. I thought that was kick-ass. Like the Striders of all people. Well, not people, but things. The Striders. It's so weird. It's such a weird game. I'd want to go back and re-experience it for sure. Let's get the armor break and then we'll decide when it dies.
A simple kindness. This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Like, I don't know what Oblivion's like. I'd assume, since it's the Imperial capital, it's not that crazy.
Still lingers in some
Light
of these
resistance.
well-worn relics.
Okay. Good for going to the Foter. Keep it in mind.
Whispers.
If anybody talks except for Sarmenti,
last.
we're happy.
Respite within reach.
That didn't give anybody help, but that's fine. +4. Ooh. And then Skyrim. It's cold, I guess.
The Roaring Hearth does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless
Boisterous. -5%. Great. That one's okay. Safe route scouting school. Trinkets are discounted. Great. We have so many stacks on stacks of food. It's crazy. We want stacks of 4. Because 2 just don't do it.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel. Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Blight resistance on you. Okay. Wait. +4. That's fine, that's fine. What do we have for... well, trinkets we don't. We're looking for food gear, actually, aren't we? Food and inventory. Chance to produce whiskey items, and if food and inventory, you get a... and it increases stacking for...
A sound investment.
We're going all in on food.
Yet untraveled.
Probably should have done the touching dirges, but that's okay. Playing Luna has all the strange creatures in that game. That's fair. Fair and cool. Yes. Yes. Not bad. You're still unfriendly. Let's get you up to neutral. I saved some money because I feel like we need some of that. One laudanum feels weird to get though. Mastery trainer, we got 5. It's not bad for a first
is the greatest teacher of
time.
all.
What's Finale turn into? Oh man, that raises the floor. Crazy. Yeah, for sure. To that. I'm holding off on you for now, because I don't know what we're going to do with you just yet. Big sorry. Maybe that. Because that also means that I clear all the corpses. 2, 2, 1, 1. This one also adds a combo to him. The more combos we can get, the more hits we get with Smite or Finale. Food gear, bada bing, bada boom.
On and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
Bing bang boom. What do we got? I don't want to do the catacomb. Less flame drain. Is that food? I don't care. Backcountry. Nah. We'll just visit a creature den again. Big heat shield in case we do the sprawl third.
Trenches and tents.
Yeah. I'm not
The front lines of a war that was never fought.
but I really want to get through it for once. It kicked my ass last time. No. It's gotta be positive, right? Sick.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
In pretty good shape with everybody.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
You all want to go to the lair. Are you insane? Inquiring minds want to know. Is there a field hospital? There is. No, I'm going to the right. I'll stress everybody out. I don't care. Nice, another shrine. The third loathing's pretty not good though.
We must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it.
I think we're all at 4 out of 5, right? So it's just doesn't matter who we choose.
Chapter 5. No home but hell.
See if they get
Motionless
some
upon
kind
his
of
war horse,
crazy
He contemplated
final
the scene
move.
of stifling domesticity in the familiar valley below. The boy played idly in the muddy field while the mother hung sheets upon a tattered line. From his saddle, he planted his heraldic banner in the thawing soil, tossing the whole of his earnings in its shadow. He blew hard into his war horn and turned to rejoin his regiment. He did not look back.
We got 2. Okay. Radiance, yeah, regen 2, range skills plus 20 resist. So that works well with Holy Lance specifically. No, I think that works with the Reed bitch move as well. Cool if the runaway ended up being that child. That'd be cool. Tenacity just gives that. Just gives you 2. Okay. Oh, nice. We got an extra. It is another loathing. Oh my god. Very cool. Yeah, we really needed more HP on that guy.
reality comes asunder before our eyes.
They resisted on both counts. Wow. Ugh.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. A brilliant conclusion.
Blind Joe. Just blind everybody. Interesting. How? How are they it's... Oh my god. Both resist both times is nuts.
Trammeled, trapped, held captive by fear.
%, and 10%. They resisted twice on both counts. 5 out of 6 is nasty.
Steady yourself.
Why did that, huh? Okay, I have no idea why that upset you.
The enemy
It upsets me that you're upset.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Get upset,
This wound,
whatever.
at least, has been tended to.
Take that back.
Trammeled, trapped, held captive by fear.
At this point, we are just trying to
A little help in
de-stress.
acting kind. The work continues.
Okay.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Might use that instead. Sprained ankle, yeah. Pathfinder, yeah. Boisterous, whatever. Woof. Okay, stop yelling. God, it's the bickering all over again. Oh, boisterous works out in this case. Couple combat items plus 30. That's fun. Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
The loathing whispers. The road ahead is washed out and strewn with rocks. Mind the wheels.
Nice, nice. De-stress, all is well. I don't have enough. Oh my god. I thought I would get enough from that. Money is mean. But it leads us to a creature den,
Ahead.
so...
A bestial refuge, littered with bones and less identifiable remains.
What more can you ask for? That's fine. I had some really bad luck with a blight, too. That did stink. Boop.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work. Early results are encouraging.
10 is kind of nasty. 6 still, okay. And you're dead, you're also dead, so it's just you.
In this weighty gloom, a spark. These Seasoned soldiers were deployed to a winding front.
Stack those
to prevent the
flapjacks,
cult's
baby.
descent from the mountain.
You both want to leave? That's annoying. Nice hit on both. Oh yeah, 86 still. 3 out of 4 for that is really good. What do you got? 7. I'm just gonna clear this corpse.
Bafflement and vexation.
Dead next turn.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Boy. 8, 7, okay. Get rid of this stone. So many heckin' dodges. So.
Stupendous.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying as hell. We already hit this turn, so that makes sense to get rid of you. Pull you forward.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Not feeling like I'm gonna get much out of that, so that didn't count. Oh, maybe I was just, I was probably just blinded twice. Lowest possible roll there.
Agony by accumulation.
Still blinded.
Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
Okay. That's workable.
Unpleasant in the extreme,
Discounted combat
work is
items.
noble.
Nice.
and necessary.
Sated Belch. Yep. Another gaunt fight. Okay. Not bad. Do your Song of Shadows, but you're dead. Okay, that blight resistance actually makes sense to me, though. And I'm starting to think it's not that darn useful.
Early results are encouraging.
Nice. Little heal off of that.
Straightforward
Nice.
and effective. The loathing
It's gonna bump us up to 3 loathing. That's insane.
abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
That mineral spring water does the trick.
The loathing howls.
At least we can get it down to 2, I guess. Fight, bomb. Yeah, alright. Hi. Okay.
A breakthrough.
You are gonna protect, of course you are. Oh well. PT's been going well still. We like started doing some more balance stuff. They tricked me because they did a fun one where I like balance on one leg and then I'm tossing like a weighted-ish ball at a trampoline and like catching it. And I was like, this is great. I'm having a great time. It was like fulfilling all my fantasies of tossing the ball against the garage door and catching it like I'm in a 60s sitcom. And then they did terrible squats after that because they're cruel, cruel individuals. I don't know who told them they were allowed to do that. I was not happy. Got tricked into playtime, into squats. It was terrible. Dodge. Have that damage. Moved up. That's annoying.
Let's lesson taught
but
is a lesson
ultimate
learned.
wound, not an issue.
A deliberate and methodical.
Starting to wrist, you're
appliance
using muscle
of
mass.
harm.
I don't think my wrists ever had muscle mass. They kind of just
The loathing festers.
exist. I got a decent handshake, according to local tough guys nearby.
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
That's fine. Don't need it. Do not need it. Got new whiskey. Nice. Alright, 79, we might as well just chill. That works. Yeah, we're fine with that, I think. Hence the combo. Play grenade, not as exciting. It's a good crit, though. Okay. Alter Ambition won't last the turn. Right, they can worship and give that to the bigger ones.
A promising development.
Good to know, good to remember. Let's remove that. We're dazed, of course. It's 2 resists out of 3 is not bad. Yes. As long as you're not going first, we should be fine. That. Do an insane amount of damage. Pretty nice. And start yoinking you forward. Wow. I would have yoinked. Alright. Okay. Oh, we stunned ourselves this turn. Great. Resist also not great.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
You're dazed. Get stunned, usual.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
You're 4, you're at 4. Don't really need a heal. You can just work through the armor at this point.
Dwindles.
Nice. Hey, Mando. Something good. Hope you had an awesome day. And you as well. Hope you're doing great. We're almost to the weekend. What do we got? Stay item equipped. Blind ourselves twice. Anytime you crit, you blind yourself. Anytime you miss, you gain crit for that entire battle. Interesting.
The loathing whispers.
Oh no, my flapjacks. Anything but that. not food item? Don't want you. Is there an end to this game? Yeah, actually. So the first one was like a true turn-based RPG that had like missions you could take on. This one is more of a roguelike, but it has two things. It's got five acts with different end bosses and like different little effects happening in between. Some of them don't have certain areas unlocked. We're on 4 out of 5. Like I've said before. Hello. Next week we're gonna play something else just to switch it up a little bit. I do plan on coming back to this eventually, even if we can't beat the bosses today. And then there's also like 2 like self-contained modules that is like a completely different mode called Kingdoms that we haven't even touched yet. Lazy Eye, Boisterous, okay. Range skills, doesn't matter that much. Also Boisterous, Squeamish, okay. De-stressed. Ooh, big positive relationship chance. Big money.
That you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Yes to you. Probably yes to you. And maybe do we start working with our boy here? Not sure. I mean, I suppose we could easily just work on those two. Which character is my fave out of like the 15? I
Spend what you can.
I really like the leopard. He's very simple. He chops.
Indeed it ever did.
I like his design. I like his broken sword. I like everything about him. My favorites are like leper, grave robber for sure, because you get to eat corpses. That's fun. Those two for like my melee and my ranged, I would say, are my favorite. Got any food gear? None. None food gear. Okay. Traveling heal. We might need that, to be honest. Bleed resistance. You're unfriendly. Surely this will help. Nice. Actually did. What do we got to buy? Like, shout out also to like the Hellion, who can do very close or very far range, which I think works really well.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
The next
Wainwright,
stop
bonk,
is
bonk, bonk,
leagues
bonk.
away. Plan accordingly.
Don't got any new food to buy, but we've got 3 initiative extra at all times. It's really nice.
The provinces and cantreds of our land, crumbling.
Cultists, avoid the field hospital. I don't want to do that. Clear out the lair. That was gonna happen anyways. We're gonna do the sluice. We're gonna get some extra buffs. I try this game. Seems fun. I think it's on sale. Or maybe it was on sale. Don't take my word for it. This was bought as a Christmas gift. But yeah, I like this one and the first one. And they're very different experiences. On Steam? Yeah, on Steam, probably on everything at this point. It's been out for a year at least.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
Alright, last time we went all left. Now let's go all right. Like a nice Arrested Development joke. All will be well.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Fight, fight, run. Okay, you're hopeful, you're hopeful, you're neutral, hopeful. Okay, we'll do that. That might be a new one. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Wilbur... Wilbur, I think, is the name of the pig boss in the first game.
Let us take a closer look at the thing, as repulsive as it is.
Alright, well let's start by clearing out some dodges. Stack some of that. Light, sure. I still have an item for that. Yeah, this is exactly like the first game, first boss and everything.
Steady yourself.
It's fine. We got a big way of taking that out anyways. Combo onto you. Let's see. You got 8, you're at 10. What's your stun resistance? Oof, 75. That's not happening. Let's get you dead. Let's remove that. Blind them both. If we can.
To the next.
Extra damage. Guess moving forward would let us do the finale. Resisted the pull. Wow, that's a first. Okay, don't think it'll do much.
Hold fast.
Ow.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I still say that's a good outcome, ultimately. De-stress and everything, life was good.
An unexpected find.
Next week will be a roguelike puzzle game. No, I don't know how that works. but I am excited to find out, called Blueprints. And like the week after that will be
abates.
A game I've already forgotten because my mind is mush on this Thursday. Oh, yes, Your Grace. And then after that will be the Sea of Stars DLC. After that will be the TMNT tactical RPG game. And then after that... will be Pipistrello. And then after that, be the end of May, and we should probably know when the Lies of P DLC is coming out, and then we can start that up soon. Should be good stuff all around the next month. I'm very far away now. This is when having Holy Lance would be good. No other time, but having Holy Lance there would be really good right now, specifically. We haven't done a transformation. Let's have a good time. Cholera? That's gonna kill me. Okay, I will inspire and cry myself here, just to get the stress down a little bit. I'm just gonna be stacking that, too. Whoa. Did I also get another? Good God. That's a pretty gnarly one. I won't lie. Let's move you down. Still dazed, okay. I mean, honestly, it feels like Fulgore needs to die, but at the same time, you're gonna eat something and it's gonna be terrible. So, I mean, you're close to... Okay, move you up. You're at 5, you're at 7, okay. Am I gonna rake again? Yes. You're stunned. Okay. Need to heal you. You're on +1, but still working on Kazan. Definitely made a lot of progress. Work right now doesn't let you gain much. I know the feeling. In the first quarter, I am usually... just don't work. Don't work so good. Oh god, you're gonna die no matter what, aren't you? Yeah. Well, guess I'm healing. Oh, maybe you're big enough that you can't devour anymore? Like you're just... got nothing left? You gave me a different one? Okay, you gave me a different... You can only have one disease at a time. That's... Everybody knows. Everybody knows that.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Okay, you're... I mean, you're not gonna... You need that more than anything. Oh no, you do eat. But do you grow any bigger? You do not. Okay.
A simple variable, easily resolved. A brilliant conclusion.
God.
This is
Put
no
you at
time
Death's
to falter.
Door. At the same time. Gosh, I really need to de-stress. What are we looking at here? Okay. We can de-stress one more time.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
De-stress there. We're alive. Yeah. My like work is very like cyclical based on like financial quarters. So like a lot of times you'll see me like streaming more or streaming less, or like I have less time for this, less time for that. I've finished 1 game in 3 months, I finished 3 games in 3 months. Rousing Recorder could add a positive token, but debuff resistance is gone. Okay, interesting. Alright, that wasn't very pleasant, I won't lie. What else do we have? Plan hit, plan miss is fine. Healing given. Healing received. I mean, something like that's not bad. I don't know if we need that compared to like just getting more receptions. That doesn't feel good with combined with that right now. So I might leave it. Put that there for now. Healing given, healing received. We could do even an extra, but I don't know if that's worth it. Alright. 4 links to the end. It's fine as long as we don't run into like the back-to-back fights that have been taking us for a ride here. We're running into the back-to-back fights that have been taking us for a ride. What's been dazing you, my dude? No idea. I have very much no clue. Both dodge. It's fine.
A brilliant conclusion.
Both hit.
This is no time to falter.
I mean, like, alright. I'm not sure about that one, boss. $74. Okay, do that. This should kill. Missed it by that much. Okay. You're dead already. That's great. That's great news. I don't know. No, you resisted. Okay.
On to the next.
It's two scary ones at least. Still hurts though.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
We'll start healing.
A little help impeccably timed.
Probably something like I don't know. Plague grenade onto their houses. I love piercing, so that should mean you die. Yeah. Okay. Resisted. Cool. You're dazed. Will heal everything off of you at least.
At least has been tended to.
And this, I mean... I don't know. We'll work this over another turn if we can.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Okay, recovered a bit.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now. The swine were first reported by denizens of a small hamlet nestled on the eastern
Love to see
coast.
it's not just another fight. Terrified.
In this world,
How
wealth
bad's
is
that?
worthless
Extra
without
meltdown
purpose.
chance. That's annoying. But these are really good.
The loathing whispers.
Healing 25% health and getting rid of any and all debuffs is real nice. Why do you get dazed? Why do you get dazed? You're not telling me why you get dazed, but you're getting dazed every... Is it because you're squeamish? Is that what it is? Oh yeah. It's just a swine brute. At least it's not Wilbur, I guess.
A simple kindness. Lethality writ large.
That's cool. That's why we're breaching. That's gonna hurt. Oh my god. Didn't need to hurt that much, though. Sheesh. you're dead. I'm gonna move you up by 1. Add the combo, which lets us do something, maybe. Still has the dodge though, which means we're not having a particularly good time.
A brilliant conclusion.
Death blow, that's fine. Don't do the same thing. Bleeding, stun, etc. Okay. Let's at least get you off the old death's door, and from there just smack him a bunch, I guess. I haven't upgraded that yet. It doesn't get rid of negative tokens. That's annoying as hell. Cholera is what's stunning me. That's somehow worse.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
Last night you experienced your first earthquake. The house literally shook and I was pretty shocked by it. I, luckily enough, have never had that, but that... to be honest, sounds terrible. And more often, if it was your first one, confusing.
Perhaps they have given their last.
We're in days. You're also on Death's Door. Everybody's having a great time. Okay. You're dead. That is good. You're at 4. Oh, God. I feel like we need to take you out ASAP.
A deliberate and methodical appliance
Also
of
dazed.
harm.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. All is well. I don't think okay, well, healing anybody gets them upset at me, so we won't do any of that. Nekomin Hoak
All
Yarya.
problems have their solutions. Even
Yeah,
the
I've,
big ones.
what do we got? Stagecoach item, apply to attacker when hit. Right, apply to the attacker when you are hit. They could get comboed. Got it. Okay, interesting. We are regretting going to the sluice. Why does anyone go? No. Immediately. Maybe we dip, dive, duck, dodge. No, they all want to fight. Okay. Sure. Elite enemies, great. Extra damage, extra everything. Yikes. You're fine if I heal them or them, but not... Okay. Nah, they got enough for now. don't understand it there, but it's okay. Double crit.
Darkness encroaches.
Certainly something.
Inexorable.
I don't care that that makes you upset. I don't have time to even be upset about you being upset. Bah. Ridiculous. Blight. You're dazed. Sheesh. We're stunned for next turn. Fun. So you're at 4, 8 health. Not great. Not great.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
I do have to go forward here. That's terrible. Both gone from being dazed, which is good. If they're both blighted, that's even better. Because, like, that is fine. You're dead. You could, like, just not do that, though. Sick. Nice. We're still weakened. We're gonna save that. I'm just gonna de-stress. And then we're gonna do finale and hopefully do a buttload of damage here. That's good. That's good stuff. You're gonna be annoying here, right? Yep. Four, 6, 1 turn, 4, 6, 1 turn. Okay.
A breakthrough.
Should blight both of them. You're at 8, you're at 6. That won't do 6 damage. No, there's no way. So not really a great. I guess if a crit happened, maybe, but
Steady yourself.
both on Death's Door for sure. We're very comfortable here. I'll take the stress. Sure.
Held captive by fear. Amidst the spoils, an
Jester
artifact
trinket.
of
When moving,
unparalleled
could get a crit.
power.
On crit, allies behind a positive token. One hit, move forward. Okay. That's fine. That's,
loathing
in fact,
of
that's
fates.
pretty good. Hi. Hello. Giving the cat belly rubs always feels like it's a disaster just waiting to happen, but so far, so good. Okay, we need the salve. We don't need that. We are definitely going to have to run into a field hospital at some point. I kind of want to save these, but if we need to use them to survive, I don't know. We're always going right. Always to the right. That is not a fight there, which is always good. Yelling at each other. It feels like the... Oh, is that a cache? The swine's cache. I don't think...
Perhaps you left it for yourself.
I don't think either of those things is true,
Perhaps
sir.
it is not here at all.
Well... Ooh, minus resistance is good. In items, decent. Crusader, when moving, ally behind. There's that. Rally and cry skills give you resistance. That's fine. I like stacks of food, but let's see. Don't need that. I think we're over any of these, including you.
Destiny will not be denied.
The 15% damage is nice, but let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's see how often we actually end up moving. Because right now Lance is the only one that'll move it. My God, we survived. That was touch and go.
We would come here in
Terrifying.
summers of
Yep,
years
makes
gone.
sense. Eagle-eyed.
Write, think,
Cadaver
rest.
Slayer. Don't like bleeding. Who does, boss? Alright,
means of
extra
mastery.
3 mastery tokens is nice. Start upgrading our Beast Boy, sure,
The
why
next
not?
stop is leagues away.
Upgrade that. I
Plan
don't know
accordingly.
where all my baubles went though.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Okay. What do we got? You don't like music anymore. That's very ironic. I hope you know this. Whenever you miss, melee skills deal extra damage. Next ally deals +2 damage. Like missing. Could do some fire resistance for now. Alright, let's see what else you got. Still got 3 of those, that's fine. Like the mops.
Something to ease
Like
the
stacking
rigors of the road.
those. Don't know if we need any of that. Friendly, and then let's de-stress you. Do we have any smaller de-stressors? No. That's fine. We can work with that.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
Avoid the Hoarder. Probably not going to be an issue. Visit 2 Oblivions plus extra hazardous routes. Sounds like a nightmare. The Meltdown chance we counter, so that's not a big deal. And we've got enough ways of hitting rank 4. Plus now we kind of know what we're doing. Yeah.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought. Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Kind of shocked we only have 3. Feels like we've got a ton. Feels like playing with a mousetrap, ironically. Teasing this cat.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Okay. Let's look at this sucker. 2 fighters. Resistance. Yeah. Watchtower would be good. Into the hospital would be good as well. And from there we can, I don't know, reevaluate. Give him some blindness. No drummers, nice. Drummer can really be annoying.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
It's a big miss. Eleven, 8. Light again.
The fiend's strength
All be
dwindles.
good. For you. So, I was with that. Maybe it ignores it, to be honest. posts. Okay. Some good resist. We'll hold.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Good fight. On to the watchtower, baby.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Is that more gaunt? Because, yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, yeah, still.
What is it, then, that gazes back so intently from the abyss? Measure out your
All
violence
my good stuff.
and apply it judiciously.
But that's okay. We can probably just chill for now here. Start yanking this guy forward. Oh, he doesn't want to get forward. That's too bad, because we're gonna finale him now.
Empowered, emboldened.
Wish I got to use that for more than 3 times, but
This wound,
I guess it's just too powerful.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
Alright, nothing crazy there. Just keep on chugging. Probably go to the shrine next, unless it leads me to disaster.
The loathing whispers.
Let's get rid of. I mean, that's
We
a
can
nightmare.
suffer no sickness
That's a
on this
nightmare.
pilgrimage.
Quite honestly, that is too. Past that, could get rid of a lot of stuff. The range that doesn't matter. bleeding. Don't know how much to honestly spend, you know?
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
In the end, we decided on pretty much anything.
The loathing festers.
I'm good with it, honestly. Feels worthwhile.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Elite. You're new.
She searches the dying world for the keys to her own salvation.
And you... The Antiquarian is here? That used to be a class from the first one. That's annoying and fun. Mostly annoying. Not about it. Just do damage.
A master stroke.
She was mostly a buff character, so that's fun. Wish she wasn't into pillaging, though. I mean, that'll clear the corpse in this, so.
A deliberate
Nice.
and methodical appliance of harm.
Get rid of the dodge, just so I can do that, mostly. Eat through that. Yeah, you're already having a bad time.
Bravo!
Drag you forward. Yeah, I mean, you can go into the dodge if you want. That's fine. But we're good. Not nearly as bad as some of the other, like, mini-bosses we've uncovered.
but
Defeat
effective.
the Antiquarian.
A
Another
fortune in
achievement.
memories.
We got,
Long
if the relics
forgotten.
inventory or baubles are greater than 50, get either initiative or crit, or both. It's pretty decent. Not as fun as making flapjacks, but, you know. You work with what you got. This will be Encore. I don't know what Paracelsus will be, though.
Chapter
So,
5. Do no harm.
let's find out. By listening.
Disposal of the body was a procedural affair. A carboy of acid would dissolve the thing and no evidence would remain. In the weeks that followed, however, she
College
found
is
herself
missing one
unable to
professor.
focus, sitting motionless at her desk, paralyzed
Well,
by
at
the
least one
ceaseless
body of a
wailing
professor.
that reverberated
That's
in her
fine,
mind.
though, right? Clear anyone's backstory. Okay. What do we got? Range Blast, Shuffles and Dazes. Magnesium Rain. Turns it into Burning. Ooh. Cool. It's fun. The lair is on a very specific pattern that we need to... We can do the creature den or a resistance encounter. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Except one gives us a discount and one is probably a little easier. And it's into the Oasis, because it'll go down to 2, up to 3, and then down again. And then down a second time, then down a third time, probably. A lot of fights to end this out again. And of course, we hit the rough patch right there, but sometimes that's all you got. Hey, we'll complete at least one quest with that second Oasis.
When the cult came, no orders were shouted, no swords were drawn. There was only
Fight with crit
stupefying
or fight.
horror
Fight with crit.
and the
is-
catatonic lethargy that follows it.
Frenzied is just damage. It's just one fight. Oh, that just gave crit to you, huh? Okay.
Excellent work. The enemy weakens and wanes.
That could have been worse. Like that, eating through my 75% dodge. Little like that.
Stupendous.
Do get a little thrill whenever he gets really excited, though. Stupendous! Just feels good. At 10 for... That should do it.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Honestly, I think we heal here. 2 of those 3 are gonna die.
A promising development.
Oh, just kidding. They were about to die. I don't know who's hero. Oh, okay, that works. Cool. Okay. Casual damage there.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
At some point, yeah, our inventory is about to get all stuck up. Probably not you. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think we're gonna work with that. That one's possible, but not as likely. I think we're just not gonna use that, so instead do that and then get rid of it.
Lost and desperate. They need your help.
Okay, get rid of some, get another thing. Don't need food, really. Yeah, I'd rather just try and find...
Eager to ply his trade.
a better item.
Vermin hide by the roadside, waiting in ambush for unwary travelers.
That's fine. Nice. That's 2 whole hero goals complete. Yeah, you want to leave, I get it. You just want to de-stress yourself, I also get that. I'll just de-stress you.
The loathing howls.
There goes our wheels. And here's the final lair boss we need. And it's the worst possible combination. That's great.
A general and his loyal lumbering
Oh
guard.
boy. And they're ordained. They're just, it's just a nightmare. Oh, the drummer does not move. I understand. So in that case, that's going to be tough.
A master stroke.
Sure. No, I can't do that on the chair yet. So close. Leg does not feel like it. What we got? That's just one. Let's move up. Get set for like a smite or something. Never mind, we don't need to do a smite. He's dead next turn. DOA, that's rude. Sick.
Straightforward and effective.
Yeah, you can focus, but that's not gonna help. This much I know.
The enemy weakens and wanes. A little help impeccably timed.
Okay, we're taunted, but doesn't matter though. Big oops on that one. Knocked you back too far.
A petty hindrance.
Easier fight? No. Harder. Okay. I can, however, immediately finale on you, which is nice.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
Rid of all my positive tokens. And that crit is... I'm not sure that's necessary either. Okay. I'm yoinking him. I'm not allowed to yoink. I've been unyoinked. I mean, the heal could definitely help, but I also kind of need to eat through these shields.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work. And now, the greatest test of all. The siren song of the void. Spurned for now.
Yeah. A lot of fun, that.
Fellowship forged through toil.
So you're at 4 and 4. Dead. Armor broken.
Hold fast. For who knows
Rude
what
as
lurks in
hell.
the beyond.
Dead. I'm gonna, like, work with what I got here. Like, I know defensive formation, etc., etc., sure. Still at 80. Because he goes next, and I don't want that to happen. Because if he's last, it's a bad time. This will kill him, but that's also, like, acceptable, I think. I don't know. He's gonna do it anyways. Because he goes first every round. Woof. That's gonna hurt. Oh, wait, no. Not this time. Sick. You're dead. Big heal there. Move there. You're dead. That's big. That's big. Let's do it.
Locked in a nightmare slumber, he is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
Yeah, 180. At least it doesn't affect the boss itself there. That's something. Let's save that for, you know, next turn. Combo with you. I'm gonna actually set up the combo here. Because, like,
Bravo.
40 damage. And then I'm gonna play grenade. Hope that that yoinks me back. You're stronger than this. Yeah! Our food build is working out. We're all about the food here. You really focused on me again, huh? Alright.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Big 8. Big 8 damage. Me again, huh? Bummer. Stop that. Not at all the person who I needed that to hit. Try again. Thank you kindly. That'll knock out. Yep. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Amazing what you can do when you know the boss battle. Good stuff. Plus he gets the kill. That's 3 out of 4.
Let it
What does this trophy do? Corpse. 200. Like, do you do extra damage to a corpse? And we don't move. Is that what I'm getting? Apply to attacker 1 hit, 2 damage, gain 1 hit. If your initiative is less than 2, you might get an extra action. Okay. Intriguing. Intriguing. never gonna get more of those. I can't see that being helpful. Run to another gaunt fight, and then a fight, and then that, and then this, and then that, and this, and then that, and then this. It's gonna be a lot. I'm not the leper. Bro. That's ridiculous. So diseased. I'll take a different disease. That one seems pretty terrible. Not a huge fan of it. By any stretch.
Variable can make all the difference. Greater threats await those who dare.
One more big fight, and then an even bigger fight, and then we make it to the end.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction. Master stroke.
Burned all my cool stuff. It's not nice. And then two more fights alongside that, and then the final fight.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel. Lethality writ large. The fiend's strength dwindles. On to the next. This is no time to falter.
That's mean again.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. continues. Abandoned or forgotten,
Cool,
it is
cool.
ours now.
Gonna just get rid of that. Alright. Alright. Big boy time. But not biggest boy. Not yet.
Loathing made manifest.
Ambition, sure. What's your movement? Oh, you don't like being moved? What a shame. That's, yeah, that's terrible. You hate to see it.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Should probably just use, well, you know what? Nah, we'll heal up a little bit. That's fine overall. You're at 12 and 12.
Excellent work. Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Could stun you, but you got like 60%. Which I don't particularly like. Yep, I know you're gonna revive.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
63, dude. Are you joshing? The hell was that? I mean, I'd love to hit. Problem is, I kind of gotta start stacking these. Man's a heckin' menace otherwise. I'm trying to pull you forward, hasn't been working. Hey again, Spookster. How it said strength dwindled and it did 63 damage. Yeah, it was real great. I really, really liked it. Oh, I'm blind. That's good.
A master
Didn't matter.
stroke. Collaboration confers advantage.
Big 8. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. That'll be enough. Yeah. Prelude, I know. I'm gonna start... No, actually, I gotta do this, right? Moves up.
Well done.
It's gonna go again soon. Okay. That's... To be honest, that's the big pain down. I mean, yeah, if not here,
The
when...
path of exculpation need not be a lonely one.
This is the biggest threat to getting to the final boss that's left, after all. And you've got 2 of those, but you can't actually do anything with them, which is nice. See if we can stun you. Nice.
A breakthrough.
Now we'll pull him forward again. Keep on messing about. All the good stuff. Like, max I can get there is 43 with a crit, but... What can you do? Survived it. That's what matters. Anything good? We got the weird damage one. No. For sure not. No. Probably not. All seems pretty interesting. I wanna... Don't look. Want to see what we can field. That would be best. Do we have big 3 plus another one? Okay.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits.
Iron
its
Constitution, bum leg. Okay, I'm gonna move around a lot. 5%, whatever. Blundering, combat. Jesus, why? Why? You're allowed to get good stuff, right? Lord, have mercy. Honestly, no, we don't even need that. Why risk it? One that moves a lot gets punished for moving. Yeah. Just... Okay. Bleed resistance. Put that on you. What else we got? Those are my flapjacks. I need those. Wainwright.
A new
I mean, officially we don't need to do anything there.
The means of mastery.
Stress-wise, we could use some 2% crit. Locked by like half of the stuff we do. What do we got? +6 initiative, stun and that resistance. From here, sprawl now. And we're gonna have enough baubles. I don't know if we'll have enough. You know, other stuff.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning.
So,
If indeed it ever did. Something to ease the rigors of the road.
we'll heal up for sure.
Repaired and refurbished. Ready for the leagues ahead. A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Okay. So, I mean, what do we got here? Removes those two. Got that. Extra stress relief. That removes a bunch of negative tokens. Just extra healing. Taunting. I kinda think we might replace Inspiring Cry with Holy Lance to just give us some extra chutzpah. To be honest. As for you, Dazing's good or whatever. Extra resistance, that's already there. Da-da-da. Stone target there. No. That's really good. Cause of death is definitely intriguing as an option, but I don't... I guess I don't need Plague Grenade. He's always going to be in every one. So we'll think about that. Next finale, you ignore shields. Could be really good. Ignore blinding and dodges. Feels almost like we're gonna set him up to, but the problem is if I do this and this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just need the forward one as the last one, which is okay. That'd be where all the rest of our goes. This one also does ignore shields, though, so we could kind of eat through it if we needed to. That one removes riposts, which I remember riposts being the third area. Two, 3, cooldown 2, ignores that. Pull, remove. mean, I guess what's the difference between ignores and removes there, you know? In that case, maybe we only need to do one with the ballad. And one there. From there, I mean, I don't think we're gonna need Plague Grenade, but we kind of gotta wait. Don't know about that for a trinket compared to like extra crits, extra death blow resistance. I like the healing given, so I think that's fine. I'm gonna keep Plague Grenade for now. We'll have to wait. And honestly, I might still... We'll see. Oh boy, it's almost close to 8, but I am gonna finish this one way or another. Yeah, we'll have to wait on some of these. Extra initiative, extra crit seems good. Blight resistance. I mean, we weren't really doing much here, were we? We can make the we can make the leprosy work. Extra damage, -3. Extra weakness could be good. We need instinct over rage, so we'll do that. Make sure to actually attach this right here.
All roads lead to the mountain.
I think we're good.
But only one leads beyond it.
That's it's not every possible relationship, is it?
Aspiration unites
No, it is.
the hopeful.
Yeah.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Who wants to be amorous? Eh? Nobody. Nobody has love in their heart. That's fine. Oh, enter a mountain with a full party and all positive relationships. It's telling that it's taken that long.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
We're gonna keep as is for the first two here. Oh wait, the trophy persists until... No, it said it removed it after like 5 turns or something. Well, I'll never be able... Well, it's not true. I won't ever be able to finale. I can just... Let's ponder this later.
Excellent work.
And just yoink ya.
On to the next. Collaboration confers advantage.
Oh, you resisted that. Cool. Okay, well, if we can't move, it's interesting, for sure.
Malaise, measured and steady. Sweet reprieve until the next test is put before you.
Okay, so what do you do? Removes it after 5 rounds. Okay, I mean, we literally have to use it. I don't know. But it's intriguing.
Reality comes asunder
That is
before our
it.
eyes.
That means his punches won't move us, though, which is interesting. And potentially quite good for us.
A master stroke. Trammeled, trapped, held captive by fear.
It kind of works for us.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Resisted at that time. Nice dodge. Yeah, we definitely do a lot more damage to corpses. Everything else, I mean, will just be setting up for next turn, next fight. Nice.
Empowered, emboldened.
Okay.
The past is gone. Let it die.
So what do we got? We got, yeah, we need the heals. We were good with that. You, I think we're taking that and adding in Holy Lance. And also, maybe... Bulwark? Because we're going to be taking some damage. As for you, don't need Plague Grenade. Probably should have upgraded Cause of Death. That's fine. And for you... Need that. Don't need Harvest. Grant that. Now, the next question is, do we want you in the second row, or... We want you in the second row, because it ignores shields. We'll get rid of... We'll have Finale eventually. Yeah, 91, yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, let's fight the boss.
The Colliginous Cathedral, malign temple of the Iron Crown. Ambition's reach forever exceeds its terrible grasp.
Yeah, I mean, you can combo me, but... To be honest, I ain't doing too much.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
And since I'm just kind of chilling... Resisting the blind, for sure. Dodged it completely. You're still comboed. Cannot move me. No, combo's on me now. I think I need to use Battle Ballad here. It's workable. Get ready for the dodges that are coming. But we're only in round 2, which is... we'll say concerning. Yeah, concerning's the word. But that ate both, which is nice. Is that converting it to crit? Of course it is. I cannot move. I can blind now, though. Pull 1 to removes that, sure. Slam. Gives you knockback. Don't need the combo, just need the blight. That's gonna hurt. Unless you miss, then it won't. Snort indeed. That's fine. He's still trying. Yeah, didn't work. Buff up rake. Resist the blight, that's fine. Just keep fading to black. next finale will ignore dodges. Though, we're already eating through dodge, so... Because he's still trying to do the teardown and he keeps missing. So he just... It ain't working for him. Yeah, because of the bleed. I get it. I understand. They're bleeding. I also understand that. Okay. We're just going to use the salve. I know you've got riposte. I know you've got riposte. We'll get rid of that. No, I mean, we'll just take the damage at this point, right? We still can't move thing. That's fine. Get rid of that. Because it doesn't do damage.
A brilliant conclusion.
Remove it, add a bunch.
Empowered, emboldened. Excellent
Big
work.
30. Yeah, it's not a much. Not much. Grenation just bleeds. Did not work. Oh, you pulled me into range. What a coinky dink. Very nice of you. Makes sense. That was a fucking stomp.
For everything you wanted.
We really did lay those foolish ambitions to rest. Good God.
The Shadow's advance has been halted. For a
It didn't
time.
stand a chance. It could not have gone better, I think. Good Lord. Absolutely.
Unable to
Just
suffer your
crushed.
unprincipled
Oof.
reach any longer. I made ready to depart, imploring you to
That
rejoin
was
me in
cathartic.
more wholesome pursuit.
Considering at the
Instead,
middle of
you
the
traveled to
sluice,
impossible measurements,
we were
ushering me down
that
to the
close
cold
to having
cellar.
a complete party
Dismay.
wipe.
I recoiled at the preparations you had made. 4 bodies laid out along the lateral points of the crown.
Ooh.
As the dagger's blade revealed itself through my chest, I understood. I was to be the 5th.
Those with a bunch of different heroes too. That felt great. I bet they have memories that can be equipped. Holy mackerel, we crushed it. Intrepid
Study the winding roads
Coast.
and routes of our kingdom.
Inventory
Find any
slots.
advantage.
Increased loot. Like extra or, you know. Location scouting, route scouting. Free random combat item at that. That's pretty cool. Upgrade one of each of those.
These are beaten, broken souls. And yet our fortunes ride
And
with them.
extra paths.
The true splendor of a world, those who live within it.
It's just because I thought the Flagellant looked like he needed something.
The more they have to hold on to, the harder they will fight.
Max HP, combat start, if food item, something, something. I don't know about any of that, to be honest. I don't feel like doing that. I'd rather just,
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well. A drop of sanity. In a
get some
sea of
extra of
madness.
these.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
There's extra damage for a missing ally? What an
New
interesting...
instruments will help us diagnose
like,
the world's affliction.
Well, worst case scenario, let me just put that on there. How are we looking now? Ooh, we're looking very put together all of a sudden. Wow. What does that do? Crit per scouting gear. Interesting. That's fun. Well. Oh. Ooh. Oh, God, it's like the Joker from Death of the Family. Oh. Ooh. Ick. Alright, well that was Darkest Dungeon 2 number 4, or Confession number 4. We're not completely done. The quality of looted items, or quality is really nice too. That's a good one. The food build paid off is all I gotta say. And that trophy ended up being huge because both hits didn't move our characters. Cowardice. That's...
and make right what you
yeah,
have
that's
wrong.
fair. That was, for a Darkest Dungeon 2 run, very smooth.
Sacrifice of conscience, the abandonment of self. The Iron Crown had found its king. Upon your furrowed brow, the mathematics of our existence, the geometry of the cosmos. An ephemeral equation wholly expressed in negative space. To invoke its power was to refactor the most fundamental underpinnings of our fragile dimension. To imprint one's mind upon reality itself. The crossroads. A beacon for the broken and the battered.
We did it. You need to look into how much the plane making game is. Can be a good gift game to show their skill. Not this again. Why must you torture me so? What does Nightsworn do? Stealth skills. It messes with that. And gives us extra damage if we have it. That would work with a number of trinkets. Yellow Hand is bleed. Minus the resistance there. Minus the resistance there. What do you mean minus 2 bleed down? Plus 2 T. Yeah, the stealth trinket worked really well even without that stuff. Sacrifices defenses. Repose gets extra damage. Second 5 times. Wow. Just heal instead. Vanguard buffs and debuffs, huh? Carcass. Yop. What does Yop turn into? We taunt as well. Turn start, we do that. Gain 75% chance there. Interesting. Monarch just hates Cosmic. Oh, you. You, though. Just... This feels like a guy you bring in at the last second. To just be like... Fuck him up. Aspirant melee over curses. It's interesting. I don't know about that one. Orphan. The positioning one seems cool. Backsport roll. Consecrations. The cooldown is way worse. Oh no, they last 5 rounds. Got it. Divesting others of their burdens. Toxic state gains new effects. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, we'd heal a lot. Whoa. Interesting. High risk roll with high damage potential. Why? Because it doesn't have riposte? No, stance passive increase power and risk. Effects are lost when damaged. Interesting. Armored supporter, sure. A-bomb. Just loves killing things, I assume. Anyways, that's all I got for today. We're gonna be doing a new game tomorrow, or no, I am busy this weekend. I have errands to run. Next weekend, however, next Friday, for almost certain, we should be able to do another unicorn. Maybe even that Sunday too. We'll see. Or coming out of the weeds on stuff. People have realized I can walk again, and now they don't need to see me anymore. Like, you're good now. Yeah. We will be playing Blueprints next week. I don't know how long that'll last. I know on May 12th, it's day the 1st. We have 3 days to play Blueprints, and then on May 12th, another game will take over. It's gonna be a mess, actually. It'll be great. It'll be a great mess. It'll be a good time. We're gonna be playing a lot of games. I will be half finishing some of them and then jumping back to them. It'll be a good time. We will come back to this to finish the last confession and the 2 kingdom modules at some point fairly soon, because it seems like people have still been enjoying it, and that was great. It was a great ending, at least. 24-hour stream would help that. I'd just play something else on the 24-hour stream. I'd be like, hey, here's some games I bought that I haven't been able to play yet. Let's enjoy the start of Xenosaga, a 3-parter JRPG that'll last us 170 hours. It'd be a nightmare. Either way, Dragon Quest. Hey, Dragon Quest 3 is not that long. You'll be surprised. They only got longer, starting around 4 to... no, not even. Like, closer to 7 or 8. How do I know? I played them. Most of them. Almost all. We're getting there. Anyways, have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you liked it. You haven't followed... that's okay. And if you have, I appreciate you. And we'll be back next week with probably 4 streams. So look forward to it. Have a great weekend. Thanks a bunch. As always, toodaloo.